Right, the news from the centre is that future Mattress have won the toss and they've elected to bat first.
Thank you, Ahmed Khwaja. And there you go, future Mattress winning the toss and electing to bat first. On your screens, the two lineups, future Mattress, Tasawwur Jammu, the skipper Syed Haider Shah will be donning the gloves once again in this tournament. Adil Mirza, Hamid Khan, Mohammad Ikram Zora, Ahmed Shafiq, Tawfir Riyasat, Tahir Latif, Mohammad Azhar, Mohammad Uzair Khan, Asif Mumtaz. Strong looking batting lineup. And to talk about Dubai Daredevils, I've got Abdul Rahman with me in the com box. Welcome, mate.
Thank you so much, Srijit. Yeah, Dubai Daredevils, Rahul Soni, the captain and wicketkeeper, Mohit Raghav, Abdul Aziz Ansari making a comeback, Mohammad Nashid,
And the veteran players are there in the lineup. So it's an opportunity for the players to make their mark and cement their place in the playing 11.
Yeah, a lot of hopes on Ikram Johra and Tasawwur Jammu to step up. Also, Adil Mirza scored a the two umpires walking out, Sham and Mujahid. Two very experienced umpires in a very crucial game for both sides.
Absolutely, yes. Bonus will definitely be on the opening batters to get to a flying start. Again, first 6 overs will be very, very crucial. Remember, there's no Rohan Mustafa to open the innings for the future Mattress.
Well, the Dubai Daredevils in Group B so far have played only 2 games, lost 1 and won 1. And the future Mattress are unbeaten so far, 5 wins in 5 games. Well, he didn't go ahead with the shot, just checked it in the last minute, Adil Mirza. Had he gone ahead with that, look, just over there, held the shot and an easy chance. Had he gone ahead with that shot, probably would have cleared the fielder. He's very close in. That's a big wicket. Big wicket. Adil Mirza has to walk back for a 2-ball dub. And future Mattress, well, they're 2 for 1, beg your pardon.
Is Syed Haider Shah, young Turk, who is very strong on and off. Will be a big wicket for the opposition. Shot wide, and again, he's finding it very difficult to get his rhythm for sure.
Just a one delivery that he bowled in the stumps got him a wicket. All the runs have come from extra so far. And Syed Haider Shah, or what form this lad is in, scored 100 in the last game for future Mattress. And he's enjoying himself with the bat. Swinging in and right behind it, middle of the bat. That is what happens when you are seeing the ball like a beach ball from the start.
Excellent play, excellent, I would say, a defensive shot from Syed Shah. Bat and pad together. Will definitely take a couple of deliveries to settle in. Full toss, driven but straight to the fielder at mid-off, not for any runs. There is something for fast bowler for sure, because the second delivery that he bowled was swinging into the right-handed batsman, who had to concentrate and bowl more and more such deliveries.
Yeah, just the first few overs, you see the ball swing quite a bit. Then after that, just settles down to be a nice batting wicket. Pushing for a quick single there. There is a slight miswheel. That's the first run off the bat in this over. And Wasi Shah, well, even though he has 100 to his name, will be relieved to get off the mark.
Absolutely right. No batsman, you trying to get the first run from the bat to get that confidence.
They already have the 11 from the over. Haider Shah, intelligent, street smart cricketer, knows they have the runs, doesn't have to play a rash shot, get away with a single here as well.
This time around midline leg stump. What a shot that from Syed Haider Shah. Pure timing, 4 runs.
Oh, I'll tell you what, there have been 15 runs in the over, and that is the shot of the over so far. It was nothing more than a push. Have a look at this. This is test match cricket. Just in the gap, the most difficult shot to execute in cricket, and Haider Shah makes it look so simple. 20 for 1 now, future matters at the end of 2 overs. They brought in left arm spin. Might be a good option against Hamid Khan. But I'm not sure it's a good idea against Haider Shah. After that beautiful mid-on drive for a boundary, well, he's picked one up and gone over square leg for a maximum.
He positioned himself really nicely, stayed inside his crease, and then swiveled a bit to get that shot, and there was no fielder at the backward square leg. Magnificent shot that from Wasi.
Yeah, we're still in the power play. The 2 fielders deep mid wicket and long on. Oh, what a hit that to start off the over. Abdul Safar already under pressure. And again, intelligent cricket just guides it down to long on, and they take 2. Once you have the 6 off the first ball, even if you take 5 singles, it's an 11 off the over. So this is good intelligent cricket. This is a very good partnership building as well. 45 runs already, and we're just in the 4th over.
And look at the projected score, the way they are going. This time Yorked himself. Good thinking. There will be an interesting battle between Wasi Shah and Abdul.
Well bowled. Well bowled. Just holding his pace up a little bit. No turn there. A good dot ball. Couple of dot balls needed now.
I think that's a magnificent line to bowl. We were talking about that. Wayward line and got the treatment from Syed Haider Wasi Shah. You can't err in line, especially when you're bowling against someone like Wasi, who will make you pay.
Well, the commentator's curse is usually reserved for batsmen. This time it was for Abdul Safar. Bowled 2 very good deliveries. Then a Yorker length, almost a half volley on leg stump, and an easy boundary. This time he pulls out. Under pressure already. The 50 comes up for future matters. 51 on the board. And we're just in the 4th over.
Much better line played with defensive. Was a defensive prod for a single. Wasi will retain strike. 4 overs gone. Future matters 52 for 1. Ashish Sharma being introduced for the very first time in this innings. Oh, away swinging delivery, they are appealing. But umpire Shiju Sam says no. Good away swinging delivery, excellent ball there.
Have a look. There was a bat just grazing the wicket. Eagle-eyed Shiju Sam. He doesn't miss out on many. And the keeper and bowler, well, they were celebrating, not appealing. Good delivery to start off.
And this time, excellent looking on drive. Fumble at mid-on. and relay field, and won't be able to stop these two batters from picking up 2 runs. Excellent shot that from Wasi.
I just checked it at the last minute. Haider Shah straight down the ground and a misfield, giving away the extra run.
This time down the leg stump, flicked it, it's in the air. One bounce over the fence for 4.
Well, this time they've got the mid-wicket fielder for Syed Haider Shah instead of a traditional square leg. Again, missing the plot here, Dubai Daredevils.
Poor piece of bowling there. And the first delivery that he bowled, that's the line and length you need to bowl to Wasi, inviting the batsman to come on to the front foot. Much better line, played it with a straight bat. Won't be able to stop these two batters from picking up that single.
Again, good cricket. Got a boundary and then the ball after that, not trying to hit it too hard, gets a single. Brings Hamid Khan back.
Better line, better length, but Wasi does well, opens the face of the bat with soft hands, and before the third man fielder could get to the ball, get an easy single. 5 overs gone, future matters 61 for 1.
Continue. There's a change in the com box. Ahmed Khwaja joins me for the next 5. Welcome, Ahmed.
Thank you very much, Abdul Rahman. Nicely bowled, nice loopy delivery. Abdul Safar got hammered for 13 in his first over. Just a few errant deliveries. Despite losing that early wicket, future matters going along very nicely at 11.8 runs per over. Lofted over extra cover, and it's skipping away down the slope, touch and go, and it will go. Nicely done, Syed Haider. He rolls into the 30s.
I didn't middle it, got the toe end of the bat. Still had enough legs to cross that rope. He's looking good. As always, Haider Shah back from 100 in the last innings that he played here.
Yeah, I love the confidence with which he's been playing the last 5-6 months. Clarity of thought and approach. This time he goes downtown, mid-off is up, and it's a maximum. Glorious hitting.
All it is 6, but again, he didn't get all of that. Again, the toe end of the bat. Abdul Safar keeping it wide outside off stump. Not sure if that is the right idea with that mid-off fielder up in the circle.
Wonderful lofted off drive. Made it look simple. And they'll take a single there. Frustration from Abdul Safar. Well, let's talk about this boy, Syed Haider Shah Abdul Rahman.
50 he scored today. Got some respectability to the total. So yeah, these youngsters, well, they're a special breed. Haider Shah, as you said, Alishan Sharfu amongst the runs as well in this tournament.
Completely homegrown lads as well, born and raised in UAE. Nicely back cut, but straight to point. Oh, Hamid Khan, you would have been gone there. And instead, they've taken 2 all-over throws. Opportunism at its best.
Well, there could have been 2 run-outs, a double play. But in the end, Hamid Khan is safe. Suicidal running, to say the least. Was never a single. Right in the hands of that point fielder. 1 miss. Then it's Hanif. And miss number 2. Both direct hits would have taken him out.
That would have been a double play from baseball. Nicely clipped towards mid-wicket. Good balance. And you can see with how much confidence Syed Haider Shah is playing with these days. Outstanding fielder. Can be your backup wicketkeeper as well. And he's already in a leadership role in a top side like future Mattress. So what is the hesitation? I fail to comprehend.
And you have to give kudos to the future Mattress management as well. Adil Mirza, Rohan Mustafa.
His brother Abhay Jotan, they both lit up the domestic scene currently.
Yeah, very important player for this Dubai Daredevils lineup. And this is just their 3rd game. They've won 1, lost 1. So they want to keep that momentum going and get those wins together.
Down the leg side, not a good start for Lukman, trying to push it through. Keeper Rahul Soni did well to save perhaps 4 wides there.
This is one of the problems with Lukman. Tries to bowl a bit too quick. As a leg spinner, you need to give the opportunity to the ball to turn a bit. You're not going to get a lot of turn if you're firing it in.
That's the nature of T20, isn't it? Makes the leg break bowlers bowl quicker in the air. Nicely played by Wasi. He's moved to 41 of just 23 deliveries. So stacking up those bigs missing tonight. Oh, good delivery. Spearing into the pads once again, but well watched by Syed Haider Shah. He'll keep the strike as well. 94 for 2.
In bowling, it's Charit Nirmal coming in to bowl.
Yeah, coming in from the school end. Pretty much orthodox fast bowlers field outside the power play. There's a deep square leg, long on long off deep cover, and the third. Nicely clipped towards fine leg. Good fielding by Lukman. He's a decent athlete. I think he's kind of wasted at fine leg, to be honest.
He's good hands as well, good catching hands. Want to have a fielder like that at you?
Well, there are some players who just roll with it all the time. Ben Stokes comes to mind. How that man does it time and again, in the clutch, in the pressure, in the limelight. He's had his blows, but the way he's come back, his cricket career is nothing less than a movie.
Yeah, it's always the players that have been through the toughest times that then come back and shine. That 24-run over against Carlos Brathwaite, I think,
In the ODI setup, responded with a 50 on difficult pitches in Nepal.
one of those people whose name is first on the list, even if he's not the captain. It's straight down the ground. Wasi gets a single. Steady over from Charit Nirmal, just the 5 off it.
Once again, he's just struggling with that control. Good fielding at fine leg. Really good fielding. That will bring up the 100 for future matches in very, very decent time. Very animated one. Yeah, well, it's worked. Right on the money. Bowling it a touch slower and a touch straighter. That's all he needs to do.
And if you played against Haider Shah, you'll know. Okay.
Slapped over cover. Not the right shot to play, but look at that pressure Wasi is putting on the fielders. That's brilliant.
Running the first one hard, doing the basics right. Haider Shah moves along to 48. What a knock, what a purple patch he's going through.
Well, this purple patch doesn't seem to end. Maybe it's the norm. We're into a new generation, a new reboot of Syed Haider Shah. Gone are that itchy and scratchy player who looked trapped in his own mind, struggling for form. Now he's just smacking the ball so cleanly, stacking up the big runs, and he's become a pillar for future matches. Clipped towards mid-wicket, and once again he'll keep the strike. 110 for 2 at the halfway stage. Consistency is thy name, Syed Haider. Charit Nirmal bowled a steady first over. Flick towards that vacant square leg region. They're pushing for 2. This could be a round opportunity, but at the wrong end. And that is 50 for Syed Haider Shah. Of just 31 balls, he's held it all together for future matches once again.
Take a bow, Wasi Shah. He came, he saw, he conquered. He took a couple of deliveries to settle in. He made sure that poor deliveries are treated really well. They needed a partnership. He got that, and he's looking good for a big one.
Trying to pull that away from well outside off. Taking a few liberties there. But you're allowed a false shot here and there when you're batting on 51 of 32. But the work is not done yet, Srijit. Plenty of overs still remaining. And the batting is a touch light tonight with all those absences.
but they have done really well. It's an opportunity for the bench players to really prove a point. Finally, third man up in the circle.
Nicely clipped towards mid-wicket, and it honestly feels like there is no way this lad will get out unless he makes a mistake. The control with which he's playing these days arrived at the crease. Trying to force that to extra cover, just the bottom half of the bat. 119 for 2. Productive over for future mattress.
That goal.
Current run rate of 10.8 is very, very acceptable indeed. Looking at a 200 plus score. Oh, he's gone downtown, long off. Just gonna drop in front of him. Ali Gohar, sharp footwork, but they will pick up a couple. So he's looking to just open up here.
They're not manufacturing any shot. These are all risk-free shots. They know exactly where the fielders are. If you look at that shot, it was in the gap. No risk involved.
Very full. Too full in fact. Otherwise he could have tried to glide that down to third man boundary. Fielder is up, point and third in the circle, as is the extra cover. Pretty much standard field for the spinner. And that has been his issue. He does bowl a fair few wides down the leg side.
He is putting himself under immense pressure by bowling those line. Look at that. Excellent work behind the stumps.
Yeah, Rahul Soni had to get a move on. A big full toss, belted past extra cover, and there it is, that early boundary in the over.
The captain needs to go to the player and tell him what he needs to do. Juicy full toss outside the off stump, that was enough for him. Look at that. Quickly onto it, and no chance for that extra cover fielder.
And this time the back cut past the point fielder. Well, this is a batting masterclass from Syed Haider Shah tonight, especially against the spin.
They are themselves to be blamed. The bowling side, the way they are bowling. Look at that. Shabby.
Shabby is exactly the word. Lukman is not providing any control whatsoever. You can see that slight shake of the head. And I think that might be some of the England lads here, the England Lions. Another back cut behind point. Big chase. This time it will be cleaned up. We saw the Afghan team training yesterday here, preparing for the series in Sri Lanka. So they
And spectators are slowly coming in to catch a glimpse of the favourite player.
hit on the up through extra cover. No chance for the long off. Look at that bat speed from Syed Haider Shah. Absolutely sensational.
And with the turn, more importantly, he played that shot. There was gap. Look at that. Look at that head position. The elbow, spot on. Boundary to end the over. 12 overs completed. And future mattress 136 for 2. Improve.
Back cut, behind point. Anything short and wide. He's climbed all over it time and again.
Out in line and got the treatment from Wasi Shah. Look at that. He moved a bit and was right behind that shot. Right from the middle of the blade. No chance for that fielder.
Fantastic hands once again. 141 for 2. He's already raised to 73 of just 41 deliveries. The 50 partnership is raised in double quick time. And the captain, Tasawwur Jammu, at the toss said, I would be satisfied with 150. Well, he certainly kept very low expectations from his own lads because they're cruising past that. This time once again looking for that forcing shot. The only pick up one.
Was very close to his body, was very lucky, and that's the line you need to bowl to Wasi, because you have a fielder, the edge of the 30-yard circle, you are trying to make him.
Another big shot towards Aziz, does well. In fact, he keeps it to 0. Excellent fielding.
In the initial half of his career, Wasi Shah struggled against full length delivery outside the off stump, but as the innings progressed, he's not trying to play those risky cover drives.
Wristy flick towards mid-wicket, a lot of room there to maneuver. Another good over, Ali Gohar taken for a ride, 144 for 2 at the end of. .75 or 44 for Syed Haider Shah, and initially he really counter-attacked Abdul Safar beautifully, took him for a 4 and a 6 down the ground. Let's see what Ikram Johra does in return. 45 for Wasi, and giving it a lot of due respect to a good delivery.
And this is the line I was talking about, that put Wasi Shah in some sort of trouble. Have to consistently hit that line.
Yeah, if he plays you a big shot down the ground and if he whacks you, that's fair enough. That's the quality and skill of the batter. You have to keep your consistency, hit your areas. Lofted once again, but well short of that long off. And there, like you mentioned, he was trying to create something fancy that wasn't really there.
As a spinner, I always believe that you need to be brave. You need to toss the ball up.
Ali Gohar continues, and just a hint of uncertainty about the future mattress batting currently. Inside edge that could have easily been jammed onto the sticks.
He was surprised. He was stuck inside the crease, and I believe it was very close to his leg stick. Look at that.
Yeah, that's his speciality, Ali Gohar. He gets that ball to nip in off the surface. Tucked around the corner, very, very careful. That could have easily struck the pad and we would have seen a huge appeal.
He's bowling wicket to wicket, and that's.
And Wasi slaps it straight to extra cover and dropped. Well, Abdul Aziz Ansari, how costly will that drop chance be to the form batter of future mattress?
Was in the air for a long, long time. I think he took his eyes away from the ball. Poor piece of fielding there. Good comeback. Bat and pad together, plays it defensively back towards the bowler.
Very, very poor indeed. Just when they had inflicted some pressure on future mattress, they could have had back-to-back wickets. 2 new batters at the crease. And it's a chance gone a-begging. Single to complete what was a very good over from Ali Gohar. 151 for 3 at the end of 15.
Interesting phase of play. 151 runs on board. As Abdul will continue. Slightly outside the off stump. Punches it towards onside for a single. Interesting phase, especially from last 2 overs, where things have been quiet to talk about that. I've got Abdul Rahman in the com box. Good evening, mate.
Good evening. I thought you introduced not till maybe the 17th or 18th over. As he's hit that, is it going into the gap? It is. Beautiful execution. It was a short delivery, rocked on the back foot and found the gap to perfection. Haider Shah gets a release shot. He gets a boundary.
Kept him quiet for a long, long time, using the depth of the crease, and plays it in the gap for 4. That will definitely take the pressure from Toki. Zed the no strikers in. He comes in, and what a shot that! It's in the air, and it's a sixer.
Well, heart and mouth stuff. Ball hit in the air. There was a fielder at square leg, but he had to cover a lot of ground to get to that ball. in the end, sticking his hand out in hope more than anything. And he gets a maximum of 10 of 2 deliveries. He moves into the 90s now, Haider Shah.
If you have to prepare a graph, 70%, 50, 60% on the offside towards that point region, and rest towards that backward square leg where he played his maximum runs. 207 is the projected score, just 10 runs away from his century. He's batted really well with authority. Much better line. Inner half of the bat was in contact. Just a single.
Now good cricket, intelligent cricket again by Haider. Just takes a single, gets off strike. Calm and compose yourself, young man. And Tokiri
This time swivels, he flicks it towards onside. Completed one. Excellent running between the wickets by these two.
Well, he has faced 57 deliveries, but he was quick off the blocks. Haider Shah took the first one very hard, had a quick look at the fielder. It was Hanif who had to turn around to catch that ball from his right hand, and by the time he held the ball, they were off for 2. This time will be just a single.
Excellent stuff. I think for me, that sweep shot towards backward square leg and that flick reminds me of
Dubai Daredevils. They haven't given Abdul Aziz Ansari a ball, and they've brought in Mohammad Hanif. He's an off spinner, very experienced.
Can he get that important breakthrough? Wasi Shah wasn't ready. Look at the field set up. 3 fielders on the offside inside the 30-yard circle for Wasi Shah. Slightly quicker. Pushed it with soft hands towards onside. Looking for the second. Excellent running. And it's a direct hit. All eyes on the umpire. And they have gone upstairs. And it looks like he is not in the safety of the crease. He's walking back. But still, we'll have to wait and watch for the final decision from the third umpire. Bowler was very quick, puts in a slide, and without wasting any time, fires in a throw. Look at that. Not in the frame. And no. He's gone.
Well, it was
Batsman in is Mohammad Uzair Khan. But he'll be at the non-striker's end. First delivery after the wicket, plays it towards onside for a single. Interesting battle this would be between the off spinner and Uzair Khan.
he doesn't play for those milestones, plays for the team. Oh, he's connected it well. It's racing away to the boundary. Could this be the 100? Yes, it is. What a way to bring up your 100. Haider Shah, take a bow. Unbelievable cricket, unbelievable form from the youngster.
Cometh the hour, cometh the man. What an innings. You deserve this applause. He came, he took a couple of deliveries, and he completed his century. 18 overs gone, 196 for 5 future matches.
The 100. It's been a composed knock. It's been a knock, as you said. And they showed a video of him talking to Warner saying, "I'm back, baby." And I think Haider Shah can say that as well. He is back. He is back amongst the runs. He's back with the big boys. We hope to see him back with the men in grey.
Regularly knocking the doors. And this time around played with a straight bat. And you have to perform consistently to make sure that you get the eyeballs. And selectors will be having a keen eye on this youngster, the way he is playing, especially the domestic season. He's constructing, weaving his innings really like a mature player.
A big tank, and he's trying to demolish the door and run over anyone that comes in his way. Unbelievable form by the youngsters. Very difficult to forget that he's only 22 years old. Oh, it's in the slot. It's in the slot. It's Wasi time. He has cut loose after that 100. Slow delivery. And that's a trademark Haider Wasi maximum.
Opens the face of the bat. It was a slow one. Look at that. He slaps it. He knew that there was no fielder at extra cover, deep extra cover. He improvises it and gets the maximum.
Now the Dubai Daredevils, they need to come up with something fast. They don't want to give away a lot of the free runs. Everything that is being scored now are runs they have to chase down. Charges down the track, plays it in the gap. No, it's the fielder. He's not really well. Abdul Safar saved a certain boundary for his side.
Now, 7 legitimate deliveries remaining. 206 runs on.
I think that over from Hanif was an extra one from the spinner. They could have bowled Charit Nirmal for the 18th and the 20th over. Hanif did pick up a wicket but went for quite a few runs. And now it's Haider Shah. Oh, he's surveying the field. Watch out if you got a car parked right there at square leg. He's hit that ball in the air. Fielder settling underneath it. Now it's a catch. It's Charit Nirmal who's picked up a wicket. And it's Haider Shah who has to walk back after a blinder of a knock. It was a tired looking shot in the end.
I second you. The shot was on, but couldn't get that distance straight into the hands of the fielder. But he has done his job. 108 is what he has scored of just 65 deliveries. And Future Mattress, they lose their 6-1. 208 for 6.
X.net ICC Academy Arabian Cricket League powered by FanCode. Before we begin, firstly we would like to thank the ICC Academy and all the administration involved behind the scenes for its support in hosting this level of a tournament. We would also like to thank our sponsors, our title sponsor SkyX.net, our official streaming partner FanCode, and our event partner TCM. In the 33rd match of the tournament, Future Mattress has defeated Dubai Daredevils by 33 runs. Commencing ahead, we will now be announcing the name of the player of the match. The award will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. And once again, the player of the match award goes to Syed Haider Shah for his 108 of 65 balls and a run out, as he led his side to post a massive score that was just too much for the Daredevils in the end. Wasi, in the previous match you came in 26 for 2, you smashed 100. Today you came in the first over 2 for 1, smashed another 100. Pressure means nothing to you currently.
Yeah, no, first of all, I'm not sure about this. And secondly, yeah, no, if you take pressure, basically, then you're gonna, like, you're not gonna play your shots. So I just, say to myself, you're seeing the ball well recently, so might as well just play your shots. And, if it's meant to be, it will happen.
Well, it was a very depleted side tonight. A lot of senior players missing out on international duty, but still leading a top side like Future Mattress to a big victory. It's your 6th victory of the Arabian Cricket League. Right now you're gunning for the MVP of the tournament. Have you thought about that?
Yeah, no, it's in the back of my head, but obviously the first priority is getting the team organized, hopefully lifting the cup this tournament. And we'll see about the MVP later.
Well, we'll see you later, but for now, who would you like to dedicate this award to?
My mom and my dad. My dad's doing Umrah, praying for me. So yeah, obviously it's for you, Dad.
Brilliant performance, top stuff.
Thank you so much.
Well, that is the very charming and very humble Syed Haider Shah, back-to-back player of the match performances, and deservedly getting the award tonight as well. Well, that's all from the post-match award ceremony. Tomorrow, it's a double-header Saturday at the Arabian Cricket League. Join us at 4 p.m. local time for all the action. We'll see you then. Good night.